Someone asked me recently how to get their partner to read more for their mental health. And I had to gently tell them, you can't, and trying directly usually backfires. I think the sentiment is worth sitting with for a while because the instinct to fix someone you love by handing them the right book is a generous one. It's also almost always received as pressure rather than care, especially from someone who doesn't already see themselves as a reader. Nobody wants to be handed a book like a prescription from someone who's decided what they need. What actually works is quieter and slower, and it asks more of you than it asks of them. Leave the right book where they'll find it, without a speech attached. On the nightstand by the chair they actually sit in. No explanation required. People are far more likely to pick something up out of their own curiosity than out of a recommendation that arrived with expectations attached. Mention what a book did for you in passing without prescribing it onward. This one got me through a rough month. Lands completely different than you should read this. The first one is just you being honest about your life. The second is a task you've handed someone. And model the behavior itself more than you talk about it. Reach for a book instead of your phone in front of them regularly without making it a performance. People absorb what they watch you actually do far more than what you tell them to do, especially the people closest to you, who have usually built up some resistance to your direct advice already. What I'd avoid completely is turning this into a project where you are quietly tracking whether they have started the book yet or feeling disappointed if they haven't picked it up in the timeline you imagined. The moment it becomes about your investment in their reading, it stops being a gift and starts being a demand, even an unspoken one. You can't make someone read. You can just make reading visibly, quietly available to them, and let it be their discovery instead of your assignment. Even as bibliotherapists, we often ask clients how much time they're willing to give to reading. If they're open to different genres, would they be open to trying different kinds of book than they have been reading previously? And sometimes they're still skeptic about reading. So we cannot force reading on anyone, which is when the writing exercises come. But the point here is that you will not be able to force reading, even though you might be suggesting it from all the goodness of your heart.